Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, Pookies!
Can we try that again?
Happy.
Yeah.
Hold on, everyone, be quiet. Be quiet. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Pookies! And welcome back to another video. We have Madison,
Hey!
Sophia,
Hello.
and I am Natalie, and welcome back to another episode. Today we have 3 hot topics, and what are they?
We got Pink Sauce by Chef P.
Ooh,
Matt and Abby drama from their cruise.
spicy. And I have the Veneer Tech drama with getting sued.
Oof.
So a lot of spicy tea on this episode. And today, since it is October 3rd when we are filming, we are dressed as the Mean Girls when on Wednesdays we wear pink.
So,
Caddy Harris.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm catty.
I'm
Don't mind my little
yeah.
no card
I'm
right there.
definitely Karen. It's like they have ESPN or something. Are you Regina or Gretchen? I feel like you're Gretchen Wiener.
Really?
My
I
father,
thought
the
so.
inventor of the toasted strudel, would not be pleased.
That is so fetch.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing. It's not a thing.
Maybe next year.
So for this episode, like you all know, for Halloween, we are dressing up every episode as a fun character or theme. And because we're talking about the pink sauce and it is October 3rd, we are dressed in pink. And we also have a fun game like in every episode. So randomly, I will be having you guys test 5 of these sauces. One of them is the pink sauce dupe. It's not the actual pink sauce, unfortunately. Could not find it.
It might be for the best.
It
might be for the best.
But it was the Dave's Gourmet one that like looks beige, not pink. So
Probably safer.
that's, well, yeah, there's no dairy in it, I thought. But I don't know if I could try that one because I think there was honey in it or something. We'll have to look it up on the screen to see what was the ingredients in it. But who wants to start off today?
I can start off strong since we are all wearing pink. I feel like
Okay.
it's only proper.
When you get through like halfway, I'll randomly throw in a pink sauce test.
Oh gosh, I'm excited.
Okay.
So, the pink sauce. It was created by, she calls herself Chef P.
Womp womp.
Okay. Oh, it gets
Womp
good. So, this woman was apparently like a chef. She pronounced herself as a chef.
I was gonna say, is she actually a chef? Because what it sounds like, she didn't know what the FDA stood for, which is Food and Drug.
Yeah, it gets
Administration.
crazy. Well, apparently she worked in like fine dining.
I'm gonna say no, probably.
Ooh.
That's my
That's a bad
personal opinion.
Well, and also she went to school to originally be a nurse, and it didn't.
And
go
she still doesn't know
through.
what the FDA is. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Did you know she lives in Florida?
I actually did not know that.
That's too close for comfort.
Is that
I
crazy?
don't like that.
Crazy, yeah.
Whoa, I actually did not know that.
I'm not gonna visit her.
No.
I'm good on that. But
But
Sorry.
yeah, so we'll stick with that one. So in a video, she did say that the FDA was medical products. As she was talking about her sauce, they were saying, "Hey, is it approved? Is it FDA approved?" She's like,
It's not a medical product. I don't know why you guys are saying that. It's not a drug.
like, bro, what?
So this is to the initial, there's new drama that just came out, correct? This is what we're talking about, is the new drama with her new sauce after Dave's Gourmet.
Well, yes, that's a part of the whole thing. Is just a mess. So she started off originally making the sauce and then selling it, kind of like a side hustle.
Yeah.
And when she was selling it, cool, great. It started to blow up overnight because it's this like fuchsia pink, and she
It was like bright pink, like your shirt pink.
Yeah, it was like a
And so
From
she would
which-
sell it, and without any refrigerator, and it had like products like milk.
Yeah, it
and
had
stuff.
dairy products, and like it would expand in packaging. I remember that.
Yeah, like
it's
the
like black
customers would
mold
pull it
or like
out.
black like
Yeah, it
chunks in
exploded.
it.
Like some packages exploded, and it was $20. It
Yeah,
was $20.
Ugh.
And I remember people like trying it and went to the hospital because they got botulism.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And how quickly can you die from that? Right?
Oh yeah, you can die from botulism. Yeah.
And how quickly can that occur?
I think you go into sepsis. Like your body starts failing. Hold on, I can look it up.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the big screen. You keep talking.
Yeah, so with all this happening, she still claims to, like, it's all good, it's safe, you guys are crazy, you know, she's really
Stop
fighting
calling
it.
the FDA on me. It's not a drug. Like,
The
sister.
FDA, actually, enough people complained, enough people got hospitalized where the FDA came into her, at the time, I think it was
It was her house.
It was her house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it came to her house, and she's living this.
Yeah,
and they're like, we gotta see the ingredients of all this, and it was not safe, by the way. And so it was like she had all the opportunities to succeed, and then proceeded to still manage to fail. I won't lie. She even got help from like a bigger brand company.
Dave's Gourmet,
Yeah.
and they make sauces, and they like put their necks out. We're like, here, we will, we'll like make the sauce. We'll make sure that it's FDA approved, and it will go on the shelves. And it was sold at Walmart.
Yes, yeah.
And I believe there was like a vegan one too. There was like one and then a different one, but it was like peach colored.
Yeah, it wasn't even. Like,
It wasn't
the
even
same
pink.
color.
It wasn't even close to what she was using in her videos.
Because whatever it was, like, she was literally pouring it, like, on donuts and, like,
She put
chicken
it on
wings.
like fried chicken. She said you could do it on anything, and I was
just
like,
like,
anything.
I saw
Don't
it on a
trust that.
burger.
Anything. Like from Cat in the Hat. Anything. But I have botulism up here. So this is from the CDC, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. It says that botulism is a rare but serious illness caused by a toxin that attacks the body nerve. So botulism causes difficulty breathing, muscle paralysis, and even death. So it's most common, I believe, botulism is from food, like bad food. So like unrefrigerated and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh.
Heck no.
And like,
And there was glitter in it too. Do you remember that one girl tested it and there was glitter in it? She's like, we're gonna try it. And they said it was like Thousand Island with pink dye in it and glitter, like chunks of glitter. Like not edible glitter, like craft glitter. And do you remember, like, they went on the show? I don't remember what the show was, but it was like kind of like Dr. Phil, but it wasn't.
yeah, it was some like reality TV kind of
Yeah,
show.
and they like, it was Chef P, the TikToker, that like talked about it. And they were like housing the TikTok. They were like, how dare you put down a woman-owned business, a woman-started business, because you're a woman, would you like that? And she's like, I was just being honest, and I was explaining that the sauce wasn't great. And everyone was on the TikToker side, and Chef P ended up apologizing to her, and then, like, I know they ended up stopped DMing, and, like, she blocked her again. Like, Chef P blocked the TikTok girl, and blamed her for the pink sauce going off the rails for the FDA.
coming for her.
Yeah.
Well, on that reality show too, she was talking to a guest, asking her about the products and stuff, and there was a situation, and her response was, wait, I have it in quotations. She told the customer that she wasn't that special. She grabbed her hand and was like, "You're just not that special.
Yeah, I remember that
You're
part.
not, honey. You're not special."
Yeah, that was a TikToker, and I was like,
what?
I was like, ma'am, she was I watched the TikToker, like the girl that said like Chef B called unspecial. She was really nice. Like, she wasn't rude. She was like, I mean, I wouldn't eat it again. And she's like, I wouldn't put it on chicken. It's kind of like Thousand Island or ranch. Like, I would put it in dressing, but I don't want pink dressing on my salad.
Yeah.
She's just like, I'm not going to dip my chicken in it, though. She's like, and I don't dip my burgers in things either. So I don't know why you would do that.
I can't.
I mean, like, she was honest.
She handled it like a troop. She didn't explode on the reality TV.
Oh, she was
like,
so nice.
okay,
Very, very
like-
nice. Yeah.
Like, what are you supposed to say?
I would be like, well, you're not special, honey. You don't know what the FDA is, and you're a chef. How embarrassing for you.
A chef, gonna be a nurse? Who knows? I mean,
You should know what the FDA is, though, if you're a nurse, because you have to do drugs. Drugs.
But what else? So, oh yeah, the big name company,
Dave's Gourmet.
Dave's Gourmet. They offered her like $120K,
Oh yeah.
and she proceeds to just bash them. She proceeds to say, I never I signed this contract. I never got in full.
Oh yeah, she never got paid or the amount that they agreed to.
Yes.
That's what she came out and said, and that like she was like homeless or something, right?
Yeah.
She kept buying like Airbnbs or like hotels to live in. It's like, girl, why didn't you just put that towards like an apartment?
Sorry, I dropped my
Me too.
water bottle.
Me too.
But yeah, so from what I heard, they gave it to her partially. That was
Yeah,
what
it was
she
partial.
was saying. And then she still proceeded to go broke because she was spending it on this and that. And I even heard she spent all her money on her birthday.
Yeah,
In
like on
Miami.
trips and stuff.
Well,
yeah.
I heard it was that she was saying that she was so they gave her even more money and she was using it to promote her business. But a portion of Dave's Gourmet, they were using their own money to already promote it, like through Walmart and other things. So she didn't have to promote it. They told her she didn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, I have to. So she was like spending all this money getting nice wigs and all this stuff to try the pink sauce. Like she was doing it on TikTok to promote it.
Yeah.
But Dave's Gourmet already paid for it on like to be on TV through Walmart. So I don't understand why she was using that money. She just was doing it not correctly.
Yeah.
And she was blaming them for not having enough money. But the money they gave her for the promotion and stuff, she used it, like you said, for Airbnbs and like for her birthday in Miami.
Yeah.
Like it was
Good
not
for you, sister.
used correctly at all.
Not good business marketing.
Yeah, and calling out the company too.
They were so nice.
They were literally trying to make it work for her.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and she legitimately was like, "This sauce is ugly. It's not even pink."
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I saw those videos too.
I'm like, okay, just call out the company that helped you. That's fine.
yeah, right? Like, be grateful.
You can't bite the hand that feeds you.
Oh,
That's all
I love
gotta
that
say.
saying from you. I love,
Facts.
I love.
Yeah. And so yeah, she got broke, and then
Did she like create a GoFundMe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, had like barely any.
Well, she was,
barely
and
any
she
money
came
on
on
it.
TikTok. She's like, I can't pay for my kids. I have kids, and my mom's paying for my kids like school stuff because school's starting, and I can't have the supplies. And everyone's like, sounds like a personal problem.
Girl, what are you doing in Miami?
You
then?
literally had the
Facts.
opportunity thrown at you.
I know, how embarrassing.
You got kids.
Yeah.
Girl, just gotta put in perspective. Kids.
Right, like,
But she's refusing to give it up. She's not gonna move out of the way or start a different career. She actually, instead of, I don't know if she's fixing it now, that product, or what.
Oh, she's already selling it.
So not only is she selling the pink, she's selling blue.
And isn't it in packets now? You can
Yeah,
get the
it's like a
packets and
blue
like mix
powder.
it.
oh, I didn't know they were in packets.
Yeah.
Well, no, she has the original pink sauce that like she made before Dave's Gourmet, but she's selling it with now refrigerated items. Like she's sending it like as a food product in the mail instead of just like a mail item. And she is selling that, and then she's now making powder form, so you can pour it like in your ranch and stuff. Like pink and blue powder. Is she making a blue sauce or just the powder?
I think it's just the powder as of right now.
How disgusting.
It's literally cringe. Like,
I don't know.
Did you guys ever have the inkling to try the pink sauce at all?
I didn't even know about it until like recently. I never
This
saw it.
happened like a year ago or 2 years ago. The original. This is the new drama.
Yeah, no, I I didn't even know about it until like recent.
That's crazy.
I'm no offense if you're watching this, just like pink in my food is
Not-
just wrong.
yeah.
To me.
When have you ever seen something pink? It was like, besides cotton candy or some type of form of candy, when have you been like, that's what I need on my salad? That's what I need on my chicken.
I don't even drink
It's
blue
just-
drinks. Like it just freaks me out.
Oh,
I'm weird. Like I'm weird. It is me.
My Gatorade drink over there just like
I was
Like-
saying, I can't say that. Well, blue drinks, I get it, cause like blue curacao and stuff.
Yeah.
But my thing was the
I'll
you
drink
have to
Gatorade.
just push it. You don't hold it. You just.
You're
Huh.
mute.
Whoa. I was like, let me just try that out real quick. Sorry, I don't use a microphone.
Yeah. If you like our new setup, we each have our own microphones now. We're really professional out
I
here.
know. We're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, we're doing things.
Besides you muting yourself.
But then like not actually muting
That was
myself. I was
hilarious.
like, yeah, no, I didn't do anything.
You're
it's
muted right now. It's red.
Oh,
It's
so I
muted.
wonder when I coughed if it actually, never mind. On that note.
On that note, do you want to try our first sauce?
Yes.
What number would you like to try? There's 1 through 5.
nervous.
They should be good.
Something's telling me number 3.
Okay, so we'll try number 3
like-
first.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Actually, I think I brought spoons.
Are you just gonna dip it in?
Yeah, well.
Wait, like,
Okay, dip her in. And then you're gonna either say if this is pink sauce, like what you think is the dupe. I couldn't find the actual because Dave's Gourmet has discontinued
I
it
hope
from
one
Walmart.
of these is frosting. I'm scared.
I
sure
love
hope so.
you so much. I'm gonna take a chip.
What is this?
That's, I know what that is, but
Is it ranch?
There is no flavor to this.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is mayonnaise.
That's mayonnaise.
That's mayonnaise.
Let's see. Oh shit. Let's see.
That's why tasting straight up mayonnaise just made me want to like rot. Like I like mayonnaise, but not by itself like that.
It was vegan mayo.
Wow.
What did I
Look
tell
at you,
y'all?
you're so
What
good
did
at
I
that.
tell you?
3 points.
Okay, so 3 is out of here. Yeah, Sophia, you get the points for that one.
That was I need to wash that down.
Oh no, spoon down.
Oh
I'll use
shoot,
the
where
chip.
should
Not the spoon. Just
I'm
put
just-
it on the tray.
Okay.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, and if you have misophonia,
I'm so
misophobia, maybe don't watch our podcast because we eat and drink all the time on this. So womp womp.
Womp womp.
But okay. Next, is that all for pink sauce, or do you have more, Maddie?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then do you want to try one more pink sauce and then we'll move along?
Yeah, how about number 5?
Ooh. Nice.
Feel
Okay.
risky.
Oh, I don't like how liquid that was. Oh.
So remember, one of these is the dupe pink sauce. Like I thought it was the closest to pink sauce.
It's not that one.
Okay, dip in and try it.
I think I'm gonna do this one with a chip. I'm scared.
I don't like that chip.
I don't like that chip.
It's really good.
Is it?
I like it.
What is that?
So is it pink sauce or flop sauce?
That's definitely flop sauce, but
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
That
That's
is the dupe pink sauce.
Nuh-uh.
That is the dupe pink sauce.
So what did you use in that?
I bought it at the store. It was pink and it's a salad dressing. It's strawberry basil salad vinegar.
I can taste the vinegar.
Oh, I tasted a little
So
bit
that's
vinegar.
why it's pink. It looks the most like pink sauce, and I can't have. So what a lot of people were saying with the Dave's Gourmet also was it was like Thousand Island dressing with a hint of pink in it. But I can't have Thousand Island dressing, so I got us vinegar, which is the closest
Oh.
dressing I could have, and it was naturally pink. So
There's a reason why you didn't have the
We
first
will
one.
not be gaming.
I didn't have the first one.
Oh, you did? Oh.
I'm gonna have all of these. If I had the actual pink sauce, I couldn't have it because they have honey,
Oh.
and I'm allergic to honey. They had dragon fruit in the pink sauce.
That's
What?
probably what made it pink.
Dragon fruit's white, isn't it?
Well, like-
Dragon fruit, it can be pink. Though.
Yeah, like at Starbucks, it's like pink.
Oh, that's Starbucks.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what they do with their dragon fruit.
But okay. So
Good stuff.
is it your turn then?
I guess so. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Matt and Abby,
Oh.
cruise tea. So this is I don't know how recent this was. I
This
guess
is like a
recent-
week ago.
A week ago. Okay. So this is like a new example of them, specifically Abby, kind of sharing a little too much and it backfiring, and it kind of shows how it can be shown like how they are as parents. I guess it's up to like the viewer to kind of feel like how they feel about that, just because they're so public about it.
Trish was very upset. Trish had a lot of things to say. Trisha Paytas.
I know. Yeah, I have to watch
she's
her
such a good
reaction
mom.
on that, but
Oh,
she always
talked
spit
about
facts.
it on her podcast, Just Trish. We love you. You and Oscar and Moses and everybody you have on your show. Sometimes everybody that you have on your show.
Sometimes.
But no, she was livid. She actually said that she actually hates these people. She doesn't care if it's clickbait or rage bait. She does not care. They're bad parents, especially for this reason, like this scenario. And I agree with her. It's kind of crazy.
Well, it's just weird because you almost feel like maybe they didn't exactly feel like they were doing something bad, but like the way that it came off and like the way it was presented like originally, and then how they tried to like come back from that, it looks very sus.
Well,
Like-
Trish was saying, and I think Do We Know Them talked about it too. They said they probably had Child Protective Services called on them because of the situation.
Probably, yeah.
And so I think a lot of people are saying, well, they're covering their ass then by
Yeah.
making the video so that they stop calling Child Protective Services.
So what they did was they went on a 7-night cruise with Abby, like some of Abby's extended family and their own two children. She posted on Instagram and then shortly deleted on her story like hours later because she started getting like severe backlash. And then in her explanation,
Was it on Instagram or was it on
I think it was
Snapchat?
I think it was on Instagram. I have it right here. The picture was of her holding 2 baby monitors, and I was gonna show it for everybody to see.
Oh, how nice.
So she had like her little first caption. It said, "So we ended up taking them for 5 nights." Talking about how like they had like the cruise, kind of like what do you call that?
The
like
baby daycare?
Yeah, like a bit. Yeah, I was
The
trying to
child
think of what they
daycare.
call. Yeah, like a child baby care, and it became apparent that they weren't enjoying it, and therefore we weren't either. And then she said, so then we switched our dinner time to after their bedtime and FaceTime the monitors while we ate. And
If you send them to me, I can put it in on video.
yeah, I was gonna say I took this screenshot from Do We Know Them, so thank you, girls. And that worked out much better for everyone. Smiley face, and then in parentheses, baby monitors don't work on board unless you're like 10 feet away. So that means basically
They were not by their babies. Left babies
Yes.
alone.
left babies alone.
Why would you even?
Yes.
Then don't bring your kids if you're not having fun.
Right, like that's the thing, like people have to understand if you're gonna bring your kids like on trips to like Disney or cruises or like you have your kids with you. You can't just like you have to be with them, like and the thing is I guess we'll never really know whether there was actually family in the
Which
rooms with them
sucks.
at the time.
Yeah.
Which sucks because we'll
Because
never
even
actually
if they
know.
asked for their family to come on, I wouldn't believe them because they would just save their family's butt. Like, if that makes sense. Like, if really someone from Abby's family was watching the kids. Also, she only said one person was watching the kids, and they were in 2 separate rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so they were in 2 separate rooms connected, and a kid was in each room with their own like blackout tent.
So that means one person had to go back and forth and check on the kids between
Right.
each room, which they're connecting rooms, but it doesn't matter. Like, things can happen so quickly that, like, it could happen so quick that a lot of people were saying the child could have been kidnapped. I guess there was a kid that had been kidnapped on a cruise before, and that was talked about. Like, that's, like, one of the things, like, luckily nothing did happen to the kids, but not just that. Something I didn't think about, but a mom talked about it before I saw, Do We Know Them talk about it, was, this Instagrammer, she's a mother, and she's like, I'm on a cruise right now, and I just saw the Matt and Abby situation. And the crazy thing with, like, little kids, they can drown in a toilet. Didn't think about that. There's water in there. Technically, you can't drown in a toilet.
Yeah, if they were just like messing around, you're like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
And add into the fact what another mother said was that what if the ship is going down?
Exactly.
You
You can't get to it. Like,
It takes you like
How many
however
people are
many
on cruise ship?
minutes to get
that was
from
the
one
other thing.
side of
There's
the
so
boat to
many
the
people on
other.
a cruise ship,
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
lot of people don't react, like, in stressful situations the correct way. So everyone would be
everyone.
freaking out.
Imagine trying to find your kid in that, like trying to get past like hundreds and hundreds of people. Like
Another thing was saying, because I think Matt and Abby's oldest is 2, I believe.
Mhm.
They were saying that he could, like a 2-year-old could open a sliding glass door. They had a balcony.
Yeah.
They had a balcony room, and the kid can't open a sliding glass door.
if you really wanted to.
You're smart.
So they were saying that, like, he could jump off the ship if he wanted to, like, by accident, like, he could fall off. Like, there's so many possibilities.
A lot can happen in like probably like the hour that they
Or
were over
they
at
can
dinner.
open a door.
Yeah.
Like, you can't lock a kid inside.
And
Like,
those rooms aren't baby proof.
No.
no,
I mean, if there was,
No.
you said 2
like,
children.
choking in 2 separate rooms. Like, they were conjoining rooms, but they're 2 separate rooms. So it was like Matt in one room with a kid and Abby in one room with a
They
kid.
could hit their head. They could choke on something.
The ship could move and they, like, fall and hit. Yeah, you are so correct. There's so many, like,
Like,
things that, like,
literally.
people were bringing up. Another one was not if they open the door, but you know that crew members, they the custodial group on the cruise ship, they come in at random times to fix the rooms.
Yeah, like, well, like, I don't want some rando, like, coming in the room, because, like,
What
you
would a
know,
kid
under
do?
the assumption that, like, no one was in those rooms,
Exactly.
like, those kids would be by themselves,
Exactly.
and some,
And I'm not saying, like,
person's
the
gonna come in
cruise
there.
ship people are bad or anything.
you never know.
But you never know. People are
Yeah.
weird. There's so many, like, you can't trust the world, like, realistically. You can't. You have to assume that everything's bad.
I mean, we're adult females, and I don't even
I
trust
wouldn't feel safe.
anyone
Yeah.
around me half of the
Imagine,
time.
like,
Exactly.
your kids being, like, alone. Like,
Yeah. Trish talked about it. She's like, everyone's talking about how the cruise ship is not that big. She's like, it is big. She goes, realistically, it is really big. And you're over water. Not only that, if the kid left and went to the pool, what if the kid didn't know how to swim? I know there's lifeguards, but there's so many things, and, like, Trish kept saying, like, people could steal your kid. Like, there's so many possibilities for all these situations. And Trish said, if you choose to bring your kids, like, if you really needed to go on this cruise, Matt should have stayed at home with the kids, or Matt should have stayed in the rooms with the kids. One of the parents should have stayed in the room, or they change it to lunch or something. Like, there's so many options that they could have done instead of leaving their kids alone, which is what I personally believe did happen.
I feel like everything that they said, like, in their video after, like, they got all the hate and stuff, like, I think it was just a cover-up for, like,
I agree,
for, like, what they actually did, because, you know, they're gonna have to respond. If they don't respond, then, like, people are gonna be like, well, why didn't you say anything? They had to make a cover-up for that.
I agree. Like I said, I do believe Child Protective Services was called on that. I don't know if people can, like, get taken, like, their kids taken away from this, but I do feel like it's neglect and, what is it? I can't think of the other word, but it was just not a good look. I feel like it was really unsafe and really ignorant of them to do, because I don't even have kids, and the fact that people are commenting on how you, like, raise your kids, like, Trisha called them bad parents. And you know what? I never try to call someone a bad parent, because you don't know, like, the situation, and, like, you know, kids are the one thing that you really don't talk about, like, how you raise kids. I would 110% agree with Trisha. They are not good parents. Trisha also brought up the fact this was live. She posted this live, telling people, because they have a lot of fans, telling people that they're on a cruise, know exactly what cruise ship they're on, that their kids are alone in a room. Imagine if a Matt and Abby fan was on the cruise and special enough to go into the room and, like, do something to the kids.
Yeah.
Lola.
No, because that's so true, though. Like, why, like, knowing that you're such a public figure, why would you tell anybody that your kids, like,
are
how
alone,
their sleeping arrangements? Yeah.
and not at their house on a cruise with a bunch of people there that could be Matt and Abby fans.
And know what wasn't mentioned? Another person being in that room.
Yes, and I was
Exactly.
just gonna say that. So in their video, like, that's when they first bring up, like, somebody, like, an extended family member always being with them, or, like, somebody at least being with them, but they never specified, like, when somebody was with them, who was with them, like, with the kids at the time.
Yes.
Like, they never brought any details in, because they were just trying to, it was just a bluff.
Keep face, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I personally don't believe that's true, because then, well, not the name, but you need to say exactly who it was, what time. I need, like, photograph. And Trish was saying, then why do you need the baby monitors at all, or the FaceTime? Why would you FaceTime if you had a person in the room that you trust?
Right.
That's just so weird.
Yeah, no, like, literally, like, they said they FaceTime the baby monitors constantly and are always watching it. And it's just like, yeah, exactly. Like, if you trusted somebody that's with them, why would you need to do that? But they're like, oh, well, it makes us feel better. Like, we always like to watch them, like, sleeping and,
Then
like,
I
stuff like
guess
that.
you can't leave your kids when they sleep. Crazy concept. You don't get to do the fun things you want to do when you decide to have kids. That's the moral of the story. Be an adult then and watch your kids.
Pretty much.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
my bad.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just like, pretty much.
No, you're
That's basically how I feel. Like, don't take your kids on a cruise if you don't want.
Yeah, if
to
you want to
know.
do the adult things, then don't take your kids on the cruise.
I mean, and if you had somebody watching them, I mean, if my parents, I'm very blessed though. You know, if I have children, I'm leaving my kids at their house if they're home.
Yep.
If they're home.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Well, my other thing was, or like what a lot of people were saying, they have enough money, they could have brought a nanny with them.
No, literally.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they? Like, do they not have a nanny that they like? Like,
Yeah, like
y'all have all this money. Like,
exactly, and
You can
like
find a good nanny too.
Exactly. And you pay, like, you have to, like, the Real Housewives, they bring their nannies on, like, every trip. Any Real Housewife I watch, whenever they go on a trip, because they know they're going to drink, but they have to bring their kids, they bring the nanny with them so that they can do the adult things, and then the kids are with their nanny. That comes with them, they pay for it.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to pay for it, then I guess your kids don't come. Or you don't come, like a parent stays. Like, that's what Trisha talked about. She's like, well, I went to the Ben Platt concert, and Moses had to stay with the kids because we have kids. I'm not just going to, like, leave our kids alone and be like, well, that sucks for you guys. Like,
right.
Or she has her mom or her sister watch that. That's the other thing. Like, there's so many other things because it was just Abby's side of the family, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Matt's side of the family could have watched the kids if that was a possibility. Like, there's so many, like, just having them stay at home.
Why did they have to bring the kids?
That's, yeah, and they were like, oh, well, they didn't like the child daycare. Their kids, you tell them where to go, you drop them off. If they don't like it, then I guess you stay in the room with them. Like, that's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand why they thought that was such a flex.
I know, like, I'm sorry, but I can never imagine leaving my kids so far away from me and knowing how many people are between me and that kid.
They would be in my sight at all times. I don't care. There's so many possibilities for something that happens. I cannot.
No.
My mind would be, I don't understand how they were so okay leaving him to go to dinner too.
Yeah, like
It's
that,
dinner.
like, you're at dinner for a while. Like, it's not just
go
like...
pick it up and we'll...
Yeah, you don't
Watch
just
a
pick it up and
movie.
come back. Yeah, you legitimately are sitting down waiting for people to order. Like, that's the whole thing. It takes a while. It takes at least an hour to eat and get your food and stuff. And then, like, you don't have to pay, but, like, for everything to come through. Like, that's just ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
Then you have to walk back to your room.
It's just like, it's a whole event.
Yeah.
Like, that is a whole event in its own.
I mean, we went to a cruise, and our room wasn't that far, but it was still far. Like, could you imagine having to go down the elevator? Like, we went to the bathroom every time in our room. But still, it was still a hike. It was still a hike and a half.
No, yeah, definitely.
And we weren't even that far on the cruise, like in our room, but still, that was still a hike and a half for us to get from the dining room to the room.
Right.
And imagine if the ship's going down.
That's my biggest thing,
I didn't think of that. That's a really good take.
It's scary.
Yeah, Titanic vibes.
Every night my dreams.
Okay.
Oh.
She's like, wait a minute.
Okay, so pick a number.
1.
Womp womp.
I'm scared. Again. This is the one that's frosting, right? Please let it be frosting.
No, don't touch the pretzel. I'm allergic to pretzels.
Oh no, I touched it though. Are you gonna be okay?
It's okay. Just don't dip a pretzel in this.
I lied. Sorry, guys. This one's a little thick.
Maybe it's frosting.
Mm-mm. No. I know what that is.
Hold on.
I didn't hate this one though. Sorry, the pretzels were looking at me.
It's okay. Okay. Well, we already found the pink sauce, so what do you think this one is?
You want to say it or me?
Well, both of you say it. 3.
Wait,
are you ready?
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready.
I put this on tacos, right?
3,
2,
2, 1.
Sour cream.
Yes.
You are correct.
I
It is
knew
sour
it was
cream.
Yeah.
Taco sauce or something.
Not the taco sauce.
How
Do you want to do one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 or 4?
Which one, Maddie?
Let's go 4.
4?
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna show you
She's like,
both.
sorry.
And you couldn't see. Okay, go.
Okay. Chippy.
I think I know which one this is, but I'm gonna double check. That one was 2. No, that one's 4.
Mine's actually.
Do you like the red of it?
Sorry for my ASMR. I'm like chewing really
Right
hard
in the
into
mic.
the microphone. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh wait,
This one's really good.
I already forgot what this was, but I'm just gonna make a guess anyways.
3, 2, 1.
I have no idea.
I
Like
vegan cheese.
It's blue cheese, guys. Chunky blue cheese.
I don't know why I thought it was vegan
feel
cheese.
like
I knew it was cheese, but I was like,
It's blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
You were close with ranch. My house doesn't have ranch, so I went with.
Because
I don't know.
I'll buy
We
you
don't
some
like ranch. We use balsamic and oil. We're very Italian in our house, so we don't use
I was
ranch.
gonna say I'm such a slut for ranch. It's not even funny,
I'm not.
but I know why you're not.
Ranch is icky. Hot take.
That's a very hot take. I actually do not really like blue cheese that much.
I know, I was shocked that you like that. Do you like blue cheese? Like, if you have the option between ranch or blue cheese, what do you take?
All the way.
You guys are really psycho.
What do you dip your wings in?
I don't dip them in anything because I'm allergic to dairy. So, but before I found out, I liked blue cheese. I like the sharpness of it because I like cheese.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
give you that.
Okay, so is there anything else for your topic?
She said, speaking
No?
of cheese.
No.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, sorry guys.
Okay, so our last topic is the veneer tech. Have you guys heard of anything about this?
Yup.
Have you heard about the veneer techs and the lash techs and stuff? Like that are around, like people or lip filler techs, lip techs.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Like kind of, but I don't know the
I've
full
heard
tea
of
on like
it,
the
yeah.
lash and lip ones.
I don't know about the lash one, but I know definitely the lip one and the veneer tech. So it's people that are telling, like holding classes and telling other people that they that they can do these jobs without going to school for it. So you like pay a certain amount of money to these scam artists is what they are, and they will teach you how to do veneers. Do you know what veneers are? Everyone knows what veneers are?
Mm-hmm.
They're fake teeth.
Mm.
And you're supposed to, so a real dentist or veneer tech, like person that like does this, shaves down your teeth and like went to school for it. Like they're like an actual dental like surgeon.
The pics are like horrifying.
Oh
That
yeah,
I've
they
seen
like
of,
give you the nubs.
they're just little
And
nubs.
it can either be like, so it's like for people that, it's not for people that want to whiten their teeth, but they can get them. It's more for people that like have like tooth decay or like tooth rot.
Like
so,
really bad.
Yeah, like really
teeth.
bad. So they remove their teeth and they give them fake ones and they like kind of glue them to your, I don't know the actual procedure, but I do know they shave down your tooth because it's like decaying and they cover it with these fake teeth that they like mold from your teeth.
And they look good, right?
They most
For
of
the
the
most
time look
part?
really good.
If it's done right.
If it's done really well, I feel like it looks more realistic. I feel like the fake ones, like the people that are doing the veneer techs, they give them like really white teeth and they go on top of your gums because they're not shaving down your teeth. So we'll get to that. But yeah, I just wanted to preface, people are doing this and people are also doing lip filler. They're lip filler techs. They're not actually injecting. They're using like a gun type of thing. And it's like a real pulse and it kind of like jabs the filler into you. It's not a needle though. And that's illegal. Just so everyone knows, that is illegal. Don't get your lip filler by a jab. It's an actual needle if it's real. Because you have to have, you have to go to school for that too because it's an injection. Like you have to be like a nurse to do that because it's a needle. And you're working with vessels and stuff.
Does it work long term?
Yeah, but it's not, so like lip filler. It's people that are giving lip filler, but it's not with a syringe. So they're like jabbing something into you. I don't know how to explain it like that well, but
I'll look at it.
Okay, so it's not actually inserting anything. Oh,
I don't think so.
it's kind of sus.
We'll have to see. But people are like scamming people and telling them like, well, you don't have to go to school for this. You just take my class and you can get 6 figures. And it's like 6 figures. 6 figures? You sure? And you don't have to become a nurse to. I do IVs, and I had to get taught by a nurse, and I had to work under a doctor. Anything with a needle, you have to get taught by a doctor or work under a doctor, unless you are a nurse practitioner or you like have a doctor working over you or like a PA. So the veneer tech. So the veneer tech that we were talking about today is Melanie I think it's Melanie.
Yeah, Melanie.
So her TikTok, I'll insert right here. She made a TikTok because she's being sued by the North Carolina Board of Dental Examiners. Because so how this all started, she was asked to promote a veneer tech. His TikTok or Instagram handle was Devon the Tech, and he asked if she could promote his veneer skills. So she got veneers from him, and she wanted them because she wanted them to be whiter. So, and she is her profession at the time, she was a exotic dancer.
Hey-o.
And I guess her TikTok was popping, so he asked her to like promote him, and she's like, yeah, it'll get me more clients if my teeth are whiter. So she got veneers from him, and I guess one of the veneers popped because it was like resin. It wasn't actual like cast stuff that they used for their teeth.
So like it fell out.
It broke, and it's like on top of her gums because they don't shave down their teeth. Which, if you get real veneers, your teeth get shaved down so they fit into the gums, not on top of the gums. Which I was like, if resin or something chips and gets in your lung, you could die. Death.
Yeah, automatic.
Or like, could you imagine like your teeth are actually rotting under there and like you go into sepsis and then you die?
Yeah, like
Death.
I feel like brushing your
That's so
teeth is
scary. Teeth is
Well, and they glue it to your teeth and to your gums.
I
Like they
feel
make
like
it more
to the
permanent.
gum, like that would hurt. Like
That's
if it
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
fit like in the actual
Yeah, like
gum,
it's on top of the gums.
Yeah, that's not. No, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah. So she did this video, like promoted Devon the Tech. That's what his name was at the time. I don't know what his handle is now, but that's what it was at the time. So he was telling her during this whole, when she got her veneers done, after again they broke and she had to go back and get them fixed by him. He was like, oh, I make like 6 figures, because she asked, she's like, by the way, like how much do you make? Because I kind of want to get out of the profession I'm doing, like to make more money and other things. And he goes, oh, I make 6 figures. 6 figures. So he says, all you have to do is sign up for my class and you pay me $2,500 in cash. Cannot be through Venmo or Cash App. It can't be traceable. It has to be through cash. So she pays the $2,500 in cash at the class. It was a 2-day class and it was at an Airbnb. It was 4 other veneer tech people, and they're showing YouTube videos on how to become a veneer tech.
Bruh, if I'm paying that much,
And there was breakfast though. There was breakfast.
Yeah, there's breakfast. If I'm paying that much to watch some damn YouTube videos, I might as well just learn it myself.
Home.
Yeah,
Like, that's what she said. She said that multiple people in the class asked, like, are you sure that this isn't illegal? Like, you don't have to go to, like, school for this? And they're like, no, because you're not shaving down the teeth. So you don't have to go to school for it. You just take this class and you're certified. Well, Maddie, me too.
Just like, what the?
So they, so like I said, like, she did ask. She was like, hey, are we sure this isn't illegal? And they're like, no, because you're not shaving down the teeth. It's not illegal because you're not really doing anything like really permanent. And it's like, you're gluing resin teeth to people and their gums. That's pretty permanent if you ask me.
Yes.
And then she got the certificate. They said, you can now do veneers. You guys go do it. So she bought, and they gave her a list of stuff to buy to make it like official so that she could have her own area. So she bought like everything from Amazon. So all of her dental equipment, Amazon. The resin to do the cast for the teeth, Amazon. The dental chair that you like lay in and like recline stuff, Amazon. Which is fine.
And that stuff was all like, again, like $2,500 or something, like another like $2,000 for all the supplies.
It was probably like another $2,000 just for the equipment alone, for her to do this. So then she started like practicing teeth. She did her boyfriend's teeth.
And like, I think it was like other family members.
Yeah, she did other family members just to try it out. And then she started posting about it, doing her friends. And she said that she would do the casting, but not glue, like have them wear their cast around, but not glue it down. So I'm guessing like dentures, kind of like they could pop it in, walk around with it, and then pop them out is what I'm guessing. And then she's like, once they came back later, they could decide if they wanted them like permanent or not.
I mean, at least she didn't just glue it on.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
makes me feel better about that.
Well, she started posting about it, and people were like, don't go to this lady. She's a scam. She's not a real veneer tech. So she texted in the group chat from her veneer tech class, and Devon the tech, he said, don't listen to the haters and get your money and leave this profession and buy a food truck. Alluding to don't stay in this profession because it's not legal, basically. He's saying get your 6 figures, then once you get your money, stop doing veneers. Put your investment into something else.
Oof.
So, she's like, well, I have a certificate, like, it's framed and everything. You can print certificates offline, people. I hope everyone knows this.
Yeah,
you
like
can edit it.
that
Like,
does not mean
Acrobat.
that you
With
were
children, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Congrats, here's your attendance award.
participation award.
Yeah, basically they just had to attend this class and you do a few things. They're like, yeah, you're great. And it's like, they're not real veneer techs.
You gotta
That's
take like a
concerning.
board exam to do any kind of medical.
Well, yeah, well, like, again, like, a real veneer person shaves your teeth down. And it's due to tooth decay. Like, that is what I believe, like, veneer, or, like, if you lose a tooth, like, they can fill it or put they can put a veneer on, like, a single veneer for a tooth if you lose it or something.
I'm pretty sure celebrities do it as well.
I'm pretty sure, like, all celebrities. Yeah, once they get really famous. I know a lot of the Real Housewives do it. So their teeth look good. It's because they look wider, because they're not real teeth. So, like, when you drink, like, wine and stuff, it doesn't stain as quickly, because it's not as, I can't think of the word. It's not as porous.
Yeah,
it's not as porous
yeah.
as like the veneers. But like real veneer techs or real veneer people that do veneers, real ones, not the veneer techs, they like color them too, so they're not bright white. This is resin they're using. And again, resin, once it's cured and stuff, like, you know, like resin that you put on your nails?
Yeah.
Or like resin, like UV resin that people do, they have to wear like masks because it's so like the fumes
It's
can like are toxic. Could you imagine putting that in your mouth and then it breaks in your body?
No, that's terrifying.
So a lot of people, so I learned this from Do We Know Them, and they talked about it. They're like, girl, you're telling me you didn't smell the scam from a half a mile away and you chose to do this? Like, we get that you're trying to like change your life,
Right.
but obviously something like this where you do veneers, like it's something in someone's body that can really affect you. Maybe you should have thought like, yeah, I can't go to a 2-day course.
No, like this is like a lot of time and training and like actual like procedures, people who are professionals.
You have to do like clinicals, like you did clinicals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did a couple months of it.
Yeah, you did clinicals too for biology. No, yeah, you did. You went on the boat and stuff to like see the sea life. That counts.
No,
Like, you
yeah,
still
we
have
did
to
like
do stuff.
like we did like field work and stuff. I guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I had to ride on an ambulance for my EMT and stuff. To like, I had to ride an ambulance and go to a hospital to like get my hours.
Yeah.
Same thing. You would have to go to a certain amount of surgeries, or you have to go to a certain amount of dental things. I would guess if you're gonna do this before you take your boards.
Like look into the place that you're like.
She said she
going
looked it
to.
up a little bit. Girl, I would look it up a lot of it.
Like a lot of it. Make sure that they're actually certified.
Yeah. But no, she was like, this is a scam. Don't fall for the same scam I did. And I wish I knew then what I know now. But the good thing I will say about her is once she realized it was a scam, she stopped.
Yeah, she put all her stuff in a different room and like.
She also, I guess, bought a room out. Like, she was paying for a room. She wasn't doing it at her house. Which, that's even more money you're putting in monthly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I
She
feel so
probably
bad.
signed like a lease too.
Oh yeah, probably.
I
Like
mean,
to like a room like where like hair salons like have that booth, or like nail salons have booths sometimes. Yeah, I guess she was paying for that. I believe that's what I allegedly.
I mean, first and foremost, I respect it. I mean, you want to get out, you try to find the
Just trying to
quickest
hustle.
way. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
But there's other ways to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she might have not had like the guidance too.
That's true.
So I'll put in the perspective, like maybe we'll put in the factor, maybe her environment wasn't the best. I mean, the people she was surrounding with, you know.
Like she genuinely
not the
probably
best.
thought that she was like
Gonna make
gonna
sense. I mean,
she's
6
gonna
figures,
get out
like
of there.
every person, like monthly you make 6 figures, or like yearly, that's crazy.
But I
Yeah.
mean, for even me to do basic bills, I mean, like all of us, I mean, we've had to go to school and we've had to take the courses.
I was gonna say, to be
know.
fair, we all went to college.
Yeah.
So we had to put in the time and energy already. If you think that something like this, where you're gonna like, it's medical thing, it is medical. The fact that you think that something medical is in 2 days and it's only $2,500, that's hilarious. The amount of
Sign
money we
me
spent.
up.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sign
say,
me
what?
up, dude.
Well, I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, right. Like, shit.
The amount of money you spend for testing and stuff
Yeah.
nowadays, that's crazy. I
Just
wish.
for books.
Just for one test,
for
the board
books.
exam is like
Oh yeah.
$800.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
pay every time you take a
Discipline.
test. Imagine just paying that once just to get certified. How crazy life would be. I would love that, actually.
Life would be good.
Life would be a
dream.
I love our ADHD
Start
of
like
us.
karaokeing up in here.
Oh, I love that. With our little microphones. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp. Okay. So that is the end of the veneer tech. So we're going to do our last pink sauce and then we will have closing statements. So last pink sauce.
Here we
Sophia,
go.
Hopefully it's some frosting.
I hope it's frosting.
Frosting.
That's not frosting. That looks the least as frosting. Okay. I knew.
That's so
I
funny.
muted, guys. Okay.
Frosting would have been a good touch.
That would have been.
We don't have frosting in the Italy.
Is this Thousand Island dressing? I'm not gonna say that. Okay, wait.
I'm scared. Oh my gosh, what is with
I
this
like that.
rug?
That's sweet.
You know what's hilarious?
Oh, wait.
I'm going to make Mr. Producer eat all of these.
Good. Wait, I actually really like that one. Okay, I have a
That was
guess.
my least favorite. Do you have a guess, Maddie?
It's giving Chick-fil-A sauce. Like not the Chick-fil-A sauce, but the one.
I've never had Chick-fil-A sauce because I think I'm allergic to it.
Never mind.
So I'd pick something else.
I'll just say Chick-fil-A sauce now.
What do you think it is?
I was gonna say the Thousand Island dressing, but I realized I don't think you can have that. But
Womp, womp, womp.
what is it?
It's yum yum sauce.
Oh, I love. Dang it! I love yum yum
And I
sauce.
add that on every
So I
thing.
knew it was sweet for a reason, because
All of these were dyed pink by Food Dye, pink-ish. But yeah. Number 5 was our knockoff pink. What I believe the pink sauce would have tasted like as a dressing, if it was truly
If
just
it
a
was
dressing
truly.
dyed pink-ish. So yeah, closing argument statements from the court. What do you guys think about today's episode? What are our takeaways?
Controversial.
I don't like anyone.
Honestly,
And cut.
that's our beginning clip right there.
I don't like anyone. I feel like, we'll never really know people's true intentions, and that's why, there's always going to be like.
I was gonna say that I feel like that is the takeaway from today, because true intentions for the pink sauce, true intentions for Matt and Abby,
Mhm.
true intentions for the veneer tech people,
Yeah.
like scamming people.
How
Yeah.
do we really know, how do we know someone's really in the wrong, or if their actions were, out of genuine,
Or justified.
Yeah, exactly, justified. We'll never know, because we're just people from the outside.
Oh, we're like the
She's poetic.
Aristotle.
not the Aristotle at all.
Aristotle.
Yeah, no, I liked what you said. I agree. I feel like today's episode was more about intentions and what people are trying to do. I feel like the cloud of it all,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
money, the money aspect of it. Because even with Matt and Abby, they're getting funds
They're
for.
still gonna be funded for
Yeah.
their family channel and everything.
Well, it's because they are rage bait. Like,
Yeah.
now they are.
oh, 110% after
Yeah,
this shenanigans.
definitely now. If it wasn't before, it's definitely,
Definitely now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Matt and Abby on a different episode that will never air, unfortunately. But
Cool.
we have talked about them. But yeah, no, I really dislike them now even more.
Yeah. I thought I couldn't possibly dislike them
The
more.
audacity of it
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
And now it's even worse. So
Abby's face.
I didn't
like it anymore.
Same.
Ooh.
I'm so speechless.
That's
Same.
hilarious.
I just wish their kids the best. Hopefully they grow up.
I was
and
gonna say that's
they're good
hilarious.
kids.
Yeah.
The-
they're the only innocent ones out
I was
of all
gonna
of
say,
this.
out of the whole story, the biggest takeaway is all the kids in this situation. Obviously there wasn't kids, but if kids did get veneers, that's horrible. I don't think
Oh
they
my
would.
God.
I wouldn't wish that on
Unless there was a
anybody.
reason.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
What was
I-
the reason?
I hate you guys. What is that reason?
That is brain rot.
Oh my god, I have true brain rot. Anyways.
But yeah, no, I wish Chef P kids the best. I hope that she's figured out the money situation for her kids. and herself because I don't want her kids to be suffering. I wish the best for Matt and Abby's kids, truly. And the veneer tech, girl, get your money back.
Yeah, girl, get the money back.
Sue him for his worth.
You know, do your research, girl.
Do more research.
You'll figure it out. Life is hard. We'll
I
figure
just
it
can't
out.
believe she's getting sued by like the actual dental. Like she's
I
getting sued by
genuinely feel
the
bad.
state of the dental board. It's like you're a lawyer and you get sued for malpractice.
Yeah, that's
Then you
crazy.
can never do that again.
That wasn't on her 2024 bingo card, bro.
I feel like the guy that gave her the certification should be sued.
Oh, she should
Yeah.
sue him for all he's worth.
I mean,
Take his 6 figures right out the
you
door.
don't know what you don't know. Although
Exactly.
I feel like there could have been a little more.
A little more research, but what do I know?
You don't know what you don't know.
But anyways, thank you for watching us. Remember to follow us on social media.
Please do.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, comment down below, and we now post every Tuesday on Spotify. It is a video, but you can obviously listen to it audibly. You can find us at the Pookie Angels podcast on Spotify, and you can find us on Instagram. Every time we post, we tell you when we post our YouTube videos and our Spotify videos, and you can follow us on Instagram at the3_Pookie Angels, because I memorized it. Thank you very much.
I'm bad at remembering where the underscore
She
goes.
literally created it too.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. She's the runner of the Instagram. That's the sad part.
I'll get it one of these days, guys, I swear.
But we post every Monday on YouTube and every Tuesday for Spotify. So thank you guys for listening and watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.